Okay, so now we're gonna do some back, body, and glute strengthening work, which is really important. Your hips are kind of like your secondary core. Back strength, core strength together is so important for back health. So we're gonna do some back extension. We're gonna work our glutes doing a frog and then a grasshopper, and then we'll finish doing some swimming. So just to make sure that we're starting active and engaged instead of just kind of popping down on the ground and starting there, I always like to come out into a plank first. So we started with those in our warm-up series, so we'll revisit that. So start on all fours, shoulders directly over those hands. And again, you want to lift your chest up and away. You should feel like there's a co-contraction through your back and your belly. Inner thighs should be engaged. And again, I want to feel like I'm going to spread the mat apart and almost like I just finished up with push-ups. So take an inhale. Exhale, I'm going to extend my right leg out nice and long. Inhale, exhale, I'm going to extend my left leg out nice and long. I'm just going to take a moment here just to make sure that I'm pulling my abdominals into my back. I'm pulling my right and left waist in. I'm going to take a breath here, and then I'm going to slowly lower all the way down to the ground in one solid plank. And we'll try to take 8 counts to lower down. This is a good little arm exercise too. So we're going to load down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Carefully just uncurl those toes. Now you want to keep energy in your feet. So press your big pinky or your big toe down and almost kind of spin those toes in. Squeeze your glutes, reach those legs nice and long. Now you can stack your fingers here and just rest your head down. Okay, taking a breath here. Now as a unit, you're just gonna lift your chest up and then slowly lower down. I'm not pushing my hands into my forehead. The strength from the lift is coming right in between my shoulder blades. So I'm reaching the crown of my head out as I lift and then slowly lower down. I'm not rushing it. So it's a slow 3 counts up, and then I'm holding it, and then I'm slowly lowering down. Your backside body is your endurance muscle, so you want to always hold and then move slowly. On the next one, we're going to go ahead and take an inhale, exhale as we come up, and then just go ahead and reach your arms out towards your side. Fingertips reaching nice and broad in a strong T. Press down through those toes. We're going to hold for 10 more counts. Good. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fingertips down, and just rest the head down. Now we're going to work our glutes a little bit more. So we're going to come into a frog position. So keep your hands down. You're going to go ahead and bend your knees. You're going to open up a little bit. You want to keep those toes right above your knees here and squeeze together. We're going to be working the outer seat muscles. This is one where it works good for just having your head down. Now the most important thing is to pull in your abdominals. There's not a lot of movement. If there's a lot of movement, a lot of people will just take it in their backs. So to protect your back, just keep pulling in your belly button as if there's kind of a hot plate underneath your belly button or pulled ice cube. So you're going to take an inhale, and then you exhale, you just squeeze your glutes and you lift your thighs, try to get them up off the mat, and then a slow lower down. First, how I start the movement is pulling in my belly, and then I lift and squeeze through my glutes, and I slowly lower down, and I'm not gonna let go of that abdominal engagement the entire time. So I squeeze my abdominals, and I lift, and then lower right back down. So this is your frog position. This is pretty effective to getting those big glute muscles. And again, like I said, the glutes are like your second core muscles, so very important. Good, you have 2 more. Good. Now on the last one, we're gonna stay up and we're gonna go into our grasshopper. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna try to keep that lift through those knees, and you're gonna extend out, and then you're gonna just tap those toes back in. You wanna extend and try to lift up as you're extending out, and try to keep those knees from falling back towards the mat. And again, you can just rest your head down here. We'll do 2 more and then we'll hold it out there. Good, now last one, just holding those legs out nice and long. Keep squeezing through your glutes and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Drawing those legs right back together and then just taking a deep breath. Now what we're gonna do is to come into a little bit of swimming. So what you'll do is you'll reach your arms out nice and long in front of you. Pull your abdominals in and reach your fingertips nice and long. We're gonna take it slow to start. So we're gonna work contralaterally, which means opposite arm, opposite leg, which is really good for brain and body health. and building kind of those good neural pathways that we all need to keep our brains sharp and focused. So we're gonna lift your left hand as you lift your right leg up, and then slowly lower it down. Just like when we lift through our legs and our hands for the other movement, it's first a snap into your abdominals, try to pull it in, and then lift opposite arm and opposite leg. We'll take that 2 more slow each side as you lift up, and then slowly lower down. Take an inhale, exhale as you lift up, and then lower down. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift that left arm and right leg up, and then you're gonna bring that opposite one to join it and just hold it here. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna move opposite limb and leg together. So it's an inhale and an exhale switch, and an inhale and exhale switch. As you get better, you can take this a little bit quicker in lifting and swimming here. This is great exercise. Good, we at 10. Good, we at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. And just try to lift up a little bit higher. Squeeze through your glutes, lift up through your arms for 3, 2, and 1. And after all that back extension, just go ahead and carefully push yourself back. You always want to stretch in the opposite direction, so we were just in a bit of extension. So giving yourself a break here, opening up your knees, reaching those fingertips forward, kind of walking your hands over to one side, getting a nice side body stretch, and then over to the opposite side, and then just coming back to center. And that is your back extension series.